Okay, for some mysterious, strange reason right now that I can't fathom, I'm not being able to post my regular daily videos, the pre recorded ones that I do every day. And I'm getting more and more aggravated with YouTube and their inability to discuss things with me. And you have no idea how hard it is to try and talk to a human being over there. But I guess if that's what they want to do, that's fine. I'm seriously looking right now, or to either just giving it all up or go someplace else if I can. Apparently, they're still doing my live videos. We'll see what happens with that as time goes on, too. Uh, I don't know. My big conversation today was the game that Trump appears to be playing. Yesterday, which is the middle of a ceasefire that's in Iran and the United States, Trump decided to attack missile sites and vessels in the immediate vicinity of the Straits of in the Straits, excuse me, and saying that it was self-defense. Well, they didn't do anything. They didn't fire a shot. Okay, so this wasn't self-defense. This was an act of aggression on part of the United States during a ceasefire. All right, Trump. I think what the deal was that Trump decided that the stock market had oil prices had gone down too low, so he decided to do something and he jacked them right back up again. So his friends made a few $billion over this deal this weekend, and he did too as well. He's making money hand over fist while Americans are dying and putting their lives at risk for him. But someplace along the line, somebody forgot that our government under the Constitution is a government for the people, by the people. Now it's for the millionaires, by the millionaires. We're just nothing anymore. And those of you that are just content to accept your paycheck, that's going to disappear soon too. AI is going to take your jobs. He's not going to pay you people. He doesn't want to pay benefits. He doesn't have to pay benefits to AI. Robots, when robot replaces a human being, that human being's salary could be $25,000 a year, but the company's going to save close to $100,000 a year. Okay? Because they're not paying vacation days, they're not paying sick days, which everybody usually takes all of them, especially that they think they're entitled to them. So they take all their sick days a year, they take their vacation days a year, their health insurance benefits, their retirement benefit, contributions to Social Security and what have you, or 401ks. All that stuff they don't need it anymore. AI doesn't require anything. AI doesn't require time off, doesn't require medical assistance. They build another robot to service the robot that's doing the actual work, so they don't need to do nothing. All right? Eventually, labor force is gone. It's all mechanized. They don't need you anymore. You say, well, that's not really possible. Dude, some of the millionaires and billionaires out there that are running corporations are going to find out that they are replaceable as well with AI. Maybe AI will do an even better job. You never know. So anyhow, that's what's going on. Trumpy. They did a study, CNN did it. I forget the lady who did it, showing the relationship between Trump's actions and his stock transactions, and how much money he supposedly makes, and that this is all his trading is done, and apparently some of his friends too, by what they would be classified as insider trading. It's a scheme. My thing in theory is that who's Trump leaving his money to? Because at 80 years old and not the greatest of health, he's not going to get to spend it. You know, he's that's why he's spending money, your money, putting his name all over the place so that he'll have some sort of legacy. And if I'm the next president of the United States and I'm a Democrat or an independent, but anything but a Republican, I'm going to start either scraping his name off of it if we want to keep the building because it serves a purpose or not. If the building doesn't serve a purpose, I'm going to blow the building up. You know, he had that term is narcissist. He's just beyond belief. He has no empathy for anybody. He doesn't care about anything. Uh, I don't know what to tell you. He's a horrible human being. I hate to spend Tuesday ranting and raving like this. And this is my second 15, 20-minute video, you know, because the other one didn't publish, won't publish. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to check out my benefits and see if that was included in what I was paying for before. But I like doing this stuff. And if I can't, then get something. Is it hot? You have no idea how hot it is down here. It's oppressive. There's a breeze blowing outside, but inside the buildings, the sunlight's just cooking these buildings down here. It's going to be a rough summer down here, I think, I have to wait and see. I have I have a birthday celebration coming up this weekend, but I'm not sure how that's going to go because one of the participants is in the hospital. Can't do that then. Uh, regardless of what they want to say, who wants to say what. I ain't gonna do it. All right. Uh, I remember when before one of the things they did is make all these holidays Mondays. They used to fall on the calendar day, and that was the day they had the holiday. During the week. When the banks got bank holidays, that started screwing banks up and everything else. Banks like 3-day holidays because they make a ton of money on with the money that's in there that they're investing for 24 hours. You know, it's all a scam to make money. They do it down here too. They're learning. The problem with it down here is that most of the banks are controlled by one man. And that's a dangerous situation. But we'll see. Trump thinks he has some sort of in now with the Federal Reserve, and as soon as this guy does something that screws everything up, he'll be out, and then we'll see what the hell is going on. Really, I don't know. What do I know? I just get up in the morning, feed Lucy, walk Lucy, right? You, you, come here, you. Yeah, you're my favorite little girl. Yes, you are. You're our favorite. So she's awake now. She's still hungry. I think she wants to eat something else. She was so hungry this morning. I mean, she pooped a lot yesterday. It's funny when she does that. The next day she's starving. No matter how much I feed her the night before, I don't want to overfeed her and get her sick. Uh, I got a lot of things to do today. That nobody else will do. I have to change the sheets, and you have to move a mattress to change the sheets. And this is a queen size mattress that weighs a lot. And I'm 80 years old, and I got to go move it after this. Oh God, I honestly don't know. Other than what that moron did. Oh, they seem to have cleared up that California leak, toxic leak. Brought it back down to a minimum possibilities instead of a max, starting to bring some people back. There's still something like 16,000 people that aren't coming back right now. and they're sitting on a piece of property that might have cost $100,000 prior. Say it cost $100,000 prior to this incident. Right now, it's unsaleable. Okay, or it's going to go at 10 cents on the dollar. It's ridiculous. Oh, a little sports news. I was been a Giant fan most of my life. I also like root for the Raiders because I like the way they played ball under Madden. And one of the things I'm looking at right now is the quarterback of the Giants, who had played 1 year in the NFL, went out over the weekend and stood up at a rally and endorsed and introduced President Donald Trump. And Trump loved it. And apparently, since Trump is a racist and this quarterback is white, but most of the team is black, this is going to cause some serious problems for Jason. I could see Jason being in a situation where there's a whoops block. If they did it to Phil Simms to teach him a lesson, I think they'll do it to Jason Dart to put him out of commission. So I hope they got a good backup quarterback because I don't think Jason Dart's going to finish the season in one piece. He's just that was pretty idiotic move on his part. I don't even know whether they'll keep him on the team now. It's going to be a very big distraction. It's not something that I would have expected him to do, but you never see that with a football player. I mean, Brady was a big Trump fan, but Brady had the talent and the ability to back up what he was saying and doing, and they couldn't do anything to him. Jason Dart's not been around long enough. Things could get very difficult for him. The Patriots were basically a white team anyhow, and then they're in New England, so it's a different. Everything's different. New Jersey's not the place you want to be to go around saying and supporting Donald Trump. Anyhow, wow, this is taking a long time. This is the slowest timer in the world. Wow, this is when I was talking about yesterday how long a second is and how long a minute is, and people don't really realize that. It's crazy, crazy shit. So listen, if any of you guys have an idea as to what I should do or want to comment, go ahead. I haven't seen any comments. I'm not even sure my videos are going out, being posted to the internet or not. I don't know what YouTube is doing right now. I have to go try another uh, piece of machinery and see what that works out. But if it doesn't, I don't really care. I have more time in the morning to spend with Lucy and more time to do what I want to do in the morning, and I don't have to deal with this. Although I enjoy this very much, I really do. I like it. It gives me a way to express myself. It's not the end all to my life. If this doesn't work out, so be it. I'm not going to spend a lot of money and time and energy doing this. I have things I want to do, and I'm going to do them, and then we'll see what happens after that. All right. That's coming up on the time for me to say goodbye today. I don't know whether you guys enjoy these rants I'm doing, but it makes me feel good. And that's, I guess I'm a little bit selfish about that. I like to feel good. I really, I miss all my fans and everything. I don't know what happened. They all disappeared. I don't know whether they're getting to see these videos or not. If they're getting to see them, they're not getting to comment on them. But we'll wait and see what happens. I gotta see if I can find out. The problem, here's the problem, if you really want to know what it is. A credit card expired because I have to use a credit card from Colombia. I have two credit cards. They went to a different type of credit card. They don't put the credit cards don't get assigned credit card numbers. They don't get assigned. You don't get a security code or anything. All right. Well, you have no way of signing in on the internet with these cards. They're not internet friendly. They're touch and go. You can use them anywhere you want to except the internet, and that's part of my problem. Now they say there's a way you can do it, and I've tried it and I can't find it. But we're going to try again today, and we'll see what happens. All right. In the meantime, all right. In the meantime, bear with me. I hope you're getting to see the live video at least. It says a lot of views, so I'm assuming some people are watching it. But if you can't comment, you can go to where can you go to? I don't give out my email. I have my secondary email just disappeared too, so I don't know what's going on there. Google's a problem, so you just have to wait and bear with me and hope I can figure this thing out. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day, and God willing, the creek don't rise. I'll see you tomorrow.